Everyone, my name is Professor Tavares, and welcome to Personnel Psychology, the world of testing, job analysis, work quality, and so much more. We're going to be embarking in a 7-week journey together, so please take the time to read through the syllabus and get familiar with the features of this website. If you haven't taken an online class already, I see that some of you have started the discussions, and that's perfectly fine. I am going to explain a couple things that have to do with assignment 1C, which I'll talk about in just a minute. But it's great to see that all of you have started getting acquainted with the site, checking out the syllabus, taking the quiz, and introducing yourselves. So I'll be posting a little bit about myself in just a bit, but in short, I do want to say that I am a practitioner in the field of IO, and my specialization is in training and development. I also teach IO topics both face to face and online, and I graduated from the University of Hartford both in the undergrad level and the graduate level. I probably should have led with that. But it's just amazing to see the field of IO growing and flourishing and being offered online at the University of Hartford. So really quickly, I would like to walk you all through your first week of the course. As you see here, if you scroll down to Unit 1, this is where our focus is going to be for the next upcoming days. You will see that you have Assignment 1A, Assignment 1B, and Assignment 1C all due on March 16th, which lands on a Friday. Let's go ahead and look at your reading for the week. So as you see, we're going to be reading the Munchki text, the Psychology Applied to Work text, and specifically you're going to be looking at Chapter 8. So Chapter 8 has really to do with the heart of IO in terms of how roles and norms and culture impact an individual's performance, and also the way that they view themselves within the organization. So I really feel that Chapter 8 is going to get you all excited about the next upcoming 7 weeks that we have together. And I'm offering a freebie. If you're listening to this recording, please, underneath the announcement post with the link for this video, write what chapter you're most excited for. If you complete this, you'll have 10 extra points offered for your midterm grade. All right. So now I want to introduce you all to Assignment 1A. The way that you'll reach the syllabus quiz is by scrolling down to the materials as you see here, and then you click on the link. You download the document and go ahead and fill this information out and reattach it to the assignment itself, okay? Assignment 1B has to do with introducing yourself. Please feel free to elaborate and let your colleagues know about yourself, but specifically make sure to answer these 3 questions, all right? I'll also be sharing my favorite TV show and travel plans. All right, and then the last assignment will be Assignment 1C, and this is a team forming discussion. As you all see here, you're all part of a team. We have 5 teams, and Team A and Team B, you do have an extra person because we have an odd number in our course for this quarter, okay? But the purpose of this team forming discussion is to get you all thinking about how you are going to work together as a group, right? In your opinion, what should be the first rule of teamwork? And make sure to be elaborate and specific so that your colleagues completely understand where you're coming from in terms of how you would like to move forward with this team project, okay? I also want to give you guys some insight as to some of the tools that you can use to work together. You guys know, you might have heard of Google Drive, where you can take a document and work on the document at the same time with a couple of individuals. You also have Uber Conference. If you just Google Uber Conference, it'll pop up. That's how you guys can have conference calls with each other. And you have that with Uber Conference, you have an online component as well as the conference calls. It's a really neat way to work with virtual teams. Okay, so I'm just offering those 2 resources as well as your discussion room in this course room itself. Okay, so Our assignments for this week are fairly simple. We'll get into more detail for Unit 2, but please start looking at Unit 2. I'll be sharing a video next week on Unit 2, but start looking at it now since Unit 1 is fairly an easier unit to complete. Okay, you definitely want to be ahead of the game, especially because you're working with a team. I also recommend you all sharing contacts, the best preferred method for you all to communicate with each other. It's very important that you let everyone know that. All right. And lastly, the best way to communicate with me is through this site. If you want to send me an email using the inbox that you guys all have here on your left hand side, that would be great. I'll definitely I'll respond to you in a timely fashion. Most of the time, I will be responding either early in the morning or during my evenings. Okay, so if you reach out to me during the middle of the day, just give me some time to get back to you. All right. So if any of you have any questions, again, inbox me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you all have. And welcome to Personnel Psychology.